Hey everybody, it's MommaOG. I am back with another reaction. Today I'm circling around back to Aurora. I can't help myself. It's mandatory at this point. I have been getting this request in comments since the beginning, and I'm finally getting around to it. It's the next one on my list. This is Aurora with Pomme, I think it might be. Correct me if I'm wrong. The song is called Everything Matters, and this is live on Rhythm by Modzik, or Modzik. Okay, so let me translate this to English. Discover the live performance of Aurora and Pomme, who enchant us with their collaboration on Everything Matters. Before we get started, I cannot keep up with suggestions and comments, so if there is something specific you'd like me to react to, you can click on a donation link down in the description. Send along the information of the song you'd like me to hear, and I will add it to my list and get it recorded as soon as possible. I also take notes during my reactions, so you may see me looking down here and there. I'm just writing down a couple of things so that I don't forget what I want to talk about. I'm super excited for this. This has been heavily suggested in comments the entire time I've been doing this channel. I've got my earbuds in. Let's go ahead and get started.
With you, sleeping in the seat next to me, like a baby. You twist and you turn, you are traveling fast like a bird in a dream. Look at it go, look at it dance over the sky like a rocket. A love machine, a cinematic dream, so pure that
okay, I need to rewind it just a bit. Those inflections she's doing is crazy good. I'm going to rewind it so I can hear this again.
Next to me, like a baby. You twist and you turn, you are traveling fast like a bird in a dream. Look at it go, look at it dance over the sky like a rocket. A love machine, a cinematic dream, so pure that it hurts when the beauty is lost in the speed. 'Cause everything matters to me. To me, to me, to me, to me.
Oof.
To me. You're a part of the dawn where the light comes from the dark. You're a part of the morning and everything matters. There we are.
Wow. Wow, their voices are crazy good together.
I'm watching a storm turn into form in the clouds of the world like a bird. It dances and it twirls on top of the world. It is good and it hurts. Look at it go, look at it dance over the sky like a rocket. A teacher, a simulated dream, a cure for the hurt and the pleasure you feel is real. You're a part of the dawn where the light comes from the dark. You're a part of the morning and
Goosebumps.
everything matters. There we are, an atom and a star. You're a part of the movement and everything matters. To me, to me, to me, to me. To me, to me, to me, to me, to me. Quelque part avant l'aube, quand la lumière veut nous voir, quelque part dans le monde, un oiseau s'endort sans bruit. Toi et moi, dans la nuit, on trouvera quelque part où déposer les fleurs qu'on accueille. Part avant l'aube, quand la lumière veut la lumière va nous voir. Quelque part dans le monde, un oiseau s'endort sans bruit. Toi et moi, dans la nuit, on trouvera quelque part où déposer les fleurs qu'on accueille. Promis, 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 promis.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to look up the lyrics to this. I will do that in just a moment. I'm going to talk about, I've got goosebumps. Talk about what I got from it. As far as like the meaning, I caught some of the lyrics, and of course the last part of the song was in French, so I'm definitely going to need to get those lyrics translated. When they were first singing, or when Aurora was first singing about driving his car, you're asleep next to me like a baby, you're flying like a bird in a dream, you're twisting and turning, that felt like it tied directly into the name of the song, Everything Matters. It was very observational, very detailed observation she was making in these lyrics, which instantly made me think of the name of the song. It started out having a good feeling, but then I heard her say something about, and it hurts. So it kind of took a little bit of a turn. I'll get a better idea of that when I go over the lyrics, but the melody of the song also kind of gave it a haunting vibe. Those inflections she made, yeah, it just added to kind of, okay, I thought this song started out as something good and maybe airy and floaty, but then it got a little maybe darker or more emotional. It was gentle and intimate. It was emotionally weightless in certain spots, especially in the beginning. But then, the change of the melodies and the inflections and the vocals kind of weighed it down a little bit, which is good. Of course, things that make you feel things, songs that make me feel things are always good in my book. The chemistry between their voices was absolutely incredible. Their harmonies were perfect. Just the tones of their two voices together worked really well. I felt like their voices were kind of intertwining and weaving around each other and not so much competing with each other, which was nice to see. It added to the emotion of the song. There was also a lot of softness to the vocals of that. Nothing really ever got real crazy or loud, and that kind of made it feel conversational a little bit, but it also gave me, I don't know, coupled with, her observations of her partner in the seat next to her and the name of the song, Everything Matters, it felt deeply human, which is not uncommon with her. Most of the things she does are human based. I mean, they make me feel very human. They make me connect to her on a very human level. It's not the typical, okay, this is a famous artist that I'm watching. It's more of, I don't know her, but I feel like I know her, and I'm having a connection with her, even through a screen. It's deeply intimate, as I'm sure most of you watching know exactly what I'm talking about. There was a part after that observational part about driving where the bass kicked in that just got me instantly. And then there was also like a part where a synthesized bass line kind of kicked in, which caught my attention. That was very cool as well. I love that sound. I love music with those kinds of sounds in it. Yeah, and I did notice the French lyrics. I don't know if it was the last half of the song, maybe the last 3/4 of the song, but let's go ahead and take a look at these lyrics and see what else I can pick up. Featuring Pomme. Okay, I'm driving your car with you sleeping in the seat next to me. Like a baby, you twist and turn. You're traveling fast like a bird in a dream. Look at it go. Look at it dance over the sky like a rocket. I believe she's still talking about the bird. A love machine, a cinematic dream. So pure, and it hurts when the beauty is lost in the speed. Okay. Because everything matters to me, to me, to me, to me. Yeah, I can see the reason she said it hurts when the beauty is lost in the speed. I don't know if she's referring to her, this person sleeping next to her in the car. You know, I've thought about this many times. Like when I'm driving, even at low or high speeds, I imagine what I would look like driving down the road without the car around me. Like I'm in a sitting position. I would just be floating down the road or the highway. Weird thought, but I think about it a lot. I see other cars and I see people in their cars and I think about that stuff. It's one of my weird things that I think about. But that might tie in to you're traveling fast like a bird in a dream. Like you're in the car, we're going fast, you know, and birds fly fast. So I don't know if that connects or if that's what she means, like you're traveling fast like a bird. But I don't know. I just made that connection in my brain for some reason. So when she says so pure and it hurts, it's like she's paying attention to she's observing these details of the moment of this person in the car next to her. And then she's imagining him as a bird, you know, and maybe the speed of the car is what loses the beauty. Because everything matters to her and she can't get all the details with the speed. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like such an idiot trying to explain these thought processes about lyrics in my head. Okay, so this is when Pomme comes in, or it might be Pomme. I'm not sure. This is the chorus. You're at a part of the dawn where the light comes from the dark. You're at a part of the morning and everything matters. Here we are, an atom and a star. You're the part of the movement and everything matters to me, to me, to me. This first line, you're a part of the dawn where the light comes from the dark, kind of refers to light that comes from trauma, good things that come out of dark times. I don't know. That's how I'm interpreting it. You're part of the morning and everything matters. That, you know, morning might represent a fresh start. And, you know, after we survive trauma and get through our dark days, you know, we may see things differently. You know, and we evolve in life. So, you know, different things matter to us as we evolve and get older than, you know, 10 years before. So, yeah, there's a lot of personal relation that I'm having with the lyrics of this song. And I don't know if it's intended that way or not, but that is the beauty of Aurora's music, because she does not have a problem with people interpreting her songs on a personal level. I know that much. Okay, so verse 2. I'm watching a storm turn into form in the clouds of the world like a burst. It dances and it swirls on top of the world. It's good and it hurts. Yeah, that I talk a lot about the shoes that's going to drop, you know, waiting for the next shoe that life is going to drop. That for me kind of is a metaphor for a storm. You know there's a storm ahead. You can maybe see it happening, forming. You know, it's over there dancing and it's got your eye in your peripheral. You know, sometimes drops of shoes, as they say, do not happen that way. They just happen. But sometimes you can see them coming. It is good and it hurts. For me personally, I know that dark times and trauma, it hurts and it sucks to go through that stuff, but there is always good that comes out of going through stuff like that. Yeah, the key, as I always say, is surviving it. Okay, so look at it go. Look at it dance over the sky like a rocket. Okay, so now she's talking about the storm. Doing this instead of the bird. A teacher. A simulated dream. A cure for the hurt. And the pleasure you feel is real. Yeah, I always say too that all of my traumas and dark days and hardest times and hardships have been my best teachers in life. They've taught me things that my parents could never teach me, that teachers in school, in education could never teach me. It's that real life experience that no one can teach you. You can only learn actually having gone through it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if, a teacher, they're talking about trauma and dark times. I may be way over reading into this, but they're also talking about a cure for the hurt. The pleasure you feel is real. Okay, so it's just the chorus again. And now in French. Okay, Le Monde, I know that's to be the world. I'm just going to Google translate this to English. Somewhere before dawn, when the light wants to see us. Somewhere in the world, a bird falls silently asleep. You and I, in the night, we will find somewhere to lay the flowers we have picked. Leave before dawn when the light wants to see us. Somewhere in the world, a bird falls asleep without a sound. You and I in the night, we will find somewhere to lay the flowers we have picked. Okay, and it just repeats. Wow. Yeah, I feel like the message of this, like everything matters, and that's true. When you're like an empathic or observational person where you feel things that are around you, everything does matter. I tend to feel things around me, people's energies that are around me, certain things in environments around me. Ever walk into a room and it kind of stops you in your tracks because the energy just shifts suddenly. Or you get around a certain person and you just don't get a good feeling about it. But I feel like people who are sensitive to that kind of stuff, to energy, we tend to pay attention to things differently and a lot more than other people. And some of the things we pay attention to when we try to explain it to other people, they're like, what? Why would you even care about that? Or why do you even let that get to you? I personally have a hard time explaining what goes on inside of me internally, especially in my brain when I'm sensing certain energies or emotions that don't belong to me. It's weird. It's a weird thing, and it's hard to explain it to people without sounding like a loon sometimes. Once again, I'm rambling. That was an amazing song, yet another amazing song, and I'm definitely thinking that I need to explore Pomme or Pomme. I don't know what it is. I feel like an idiot because I don't know. Maybe explore her a little bit. She's got an amazing voice herself. I appreciate you guys listening to me ramble. I'm sorry about my nasally voice. I'm still a little sick from like 2.5 weeks ago. It's lingering and doesn't seem to want to go away. But the show must go on, as they say. Thank you all so much for being here to share this with me. I will see you on the next one.